What is up, guys? It's your boy Notorious, backing on another video. I said I'm backing on another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about one thing that I noticed about women, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, let's get into it. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, like I've been going through like a big glow up, like transformation, basically in the past couple months, and I haven't even made like one of these videos in like a while. And I'm not gonna lie, I was going through like a scruffy period in my life, right? Where it was like I didn't give a fuck about like anything. Not necessarily anything, just about like I'd say like my appearance, right? Like I wasn't taking the best care of my appearance, like I wasn't getting haircuts. And I was just like locked in, right? I was just basically just locked in. And I was, like, cause when you're locked in, your appearance really doesn't matter, right? Because you're just in the house all day and you're literally just like, you don't see anybody and you don't like, there's no one to like really impress, I guess, and you basically, you're just like chilling, you're just like, by yourself. So it's like, you don't really need to dress up and like look your best. Like, even though I do stuff on camera and whatever, but it's like, I was just like really not taking my appearance into like the best account, basically, right? I'm not gonna lie, I would still go up to girls, like if I was like in a grocery store or something, I would like go up to girls and stuff, and I would be looking a hot mess, right? Like if you watch my videos, you will see like there was times where you're like, Notorious, what are you doing, bro? And I was like, I wasn't looking that great, right? Like my beard was like so long, and I just didn't have a haircut, and my skin wasn't like glowing as it is now, Anyways, what does that have to do with women? Like basically I was going through a transformational period. I'm going through a transformational period right now where it's like I'm looking better. Right? I have a haircut. And I've lost a lot of weight, right? And I also gained muscle. And one thing I realized is that like like when I first started like going up to women, right? Like when I first started seeing a girl I like, and I'm like, I'm approach her. I did the Drake and Josh approach, right? I call it that because I saw it on Drake and Josh, and it's like Josh's mom told Josh how to pick up girls. She said, just tell her, oh, nice shoes, right? And then Josh went up to the girl and he said, nice shoes, and she's like, thanks. And she's like, wait, you don't want to ask for my number? And he's like, oh no. And so she just gives it to him, right? Like I've yet to have that happen to me. But what that does, where you're just like, you just compliment a girl's outfit, it's like, it really opens the door. It just opens the door, right? It opens the door for her to just like allow you in or to shut you out, right? It's like the like a low risk rejection. You just like compliment someone, like, hey, I like your jewelry or something, right? Then it's like you don't have to commit to being like, cause I hate, like last night, right? I was in the store. I was in the store and there was this girl, right? And it was like real late at night. It was like 1 a.m. or something, like 12 or 1 a.m. And there was this girl, and I could tell she had like a big wall up, so it wasn't that easy to like approach her and stuff. And then the store, the guy that worked there, he was kind of annoying me. So he was giving me like bad vibes or whatever. So the girl, I didn't really want to go up to her and be like, oh, excuse me, I think you're really pretty, right? Because that's like my go-to. Is like what I always do. It's just like, oh, I think you're pretty, this is easier. And like I had to like actually talk to her. Like she was in the cusp, right? She was in the middle of like, I could just go up to her and be like, oh, I think you're pretty, or I have to talk to her. Like, I have to have a conversation with her, right? Like it was like one of those two. It was like in the mix of those. And basically, if I told her like, oh, you're pretty, it would have been like it would have been high risk of rejection and high risk of feeling bad afterwards. Whereas if I had a conversation with her, it would be high risk for awkwardness and high risk for like just feeling bad in the moment, but then positive. It was like a high risk low return, basically. So it's like low reward. So that was basically, I forgot where I was going with this. Basically, I'll do the Drake and Josh approach, right? And I would just go up to girl, like when I first started going up to women, I would just like say, hey, I like that's a nice shirt, or that's a, you know, I like whatever, you know, like it didn't matter what woman, it was like older women, younger girls, whatever. And I would just tell them like, oh yeah, you know, like compliment them. And what was I saying? You know, it would open the door sometimes. If they're like, oh, thank you, you know, like, then they're like, oh, yes, I do want to talk to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, she's letting me talk to her, right? And the thing is like, I noticed, basically what I noticed is that like when I wasn't looking my best and when I wasn't showing up my best, I didn't really have a lot of opportunities to just go up to a girl and be like, hey, I like this or that about you, you know? Like I remember I got my braids done recently, and there was this girl from my gym, and she was walking out of the gym, and she was wearing a Playboy Cardi shirt, and I usually never ever talk to her, but I saw an opportunity to be like, hey, oh yeah, I like your shirt. And she's like, thanks, but we're in like the middle of the road, and I didn't really want to have a conversation in the middle of the road. And also I see her all the time, so I don't really want to talk to her. And you know, I never had that opportunity to talk to her. Like, because the thing about women is that women's game is just giving you the opportunity to talk to them, right? Like, women just show up, right? That's a woman's job is to show up, and then a man's job is to like do the work, right? So it's like, if a girl is around you, like if a girl doesn't like you, she will not be around you, you know? So it's like, if a girl is presented to you and she has like you have the opportunity to like even say anything to her, that's like a good indication that she has like the slightest interest in you, right? And it's just your job just to not fuck up, you know? So what was I saying? So basically what I noticed about women is that like I have like a haircut now, right? And I've lost weight and I'm like more in shape, and you know, I'm just like taking more care of myself in general. And I noticed those little opportunities, like since I look better, I noticed those opportunities of telling a girl like, oh, hey, I like your shirt. They're like coming back, right? Like before I didn't even have, like there was girls I could go up to and I'll just be like, hey, I think you're pretty. And then, because I had noticed I was getting rejected a lot more recently than like I was in the past, right? Because in the past, I don't know, I would get so many girls' numbers and Instagrams and stuff. And it was like super easy. But then like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but basically I was getting rejected a lot more, and I was like, I wonder why I'm getting rejected. And even when I was like in my scruffiest, I was like still getting rejected, but not giving a fuck, right? And I was just like, whatever, bro, I don't care. I'll get place, you know, because it's all about your confidence, right? As long as you're just like, whatever, like this is like nothing to me, and it's like the girls are, you know, but I don't know. I'm noticing more, like I'm basically just noticing more opportunities now since I look better, that like, you know, like those women just are allowing me to say like to compliment, like basically I'm just what I'm saying is that like the lowest tier, right, the lowest tier of getting women, I mean I guess like the second, because like the lowest tier is just like having friends that put you on, right? That's like the most lowest tier of like getting a girl. It's like friend, like mutual, like through your mutuals. But above that is you know, just going up to girls, like a girl's not even going up to her, right? You see her and then you're like, hey, I like you, compliment her. That's like the easiest thing ever. And before I wasn't getting that, and now it's like, oh, you know, I have it again, and I realize, oh, it's probably because I look better, I'm taking better care of myself, I'm in better shape, right? And it's just like, because the reason I'm saying this is because I never even thought that was important, right? I never thought that those little, hey, I like your shirts or whatever was important. I never thought of it as like, oh, this is like significant at all. But I never even noticed that it went away, right? I never even noticed, because I would talk, like I was talking to a lot less women, and I was complimenting a lot less women, and I hadn't even noticed that. And then now that I look better, for some reason I'm complimenting more women, and I'm just like, it's kind of odd, right? Like I just like something I noticed. Well, I hope you take what you can from that. With that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Nictorious. That's 6 feet interviews. I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon and to donate to my charity, A Hand on the Mind. Link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.